back with another video. It's been a little bit of a break since I last uploaded, but then honestly, it's definitely been on me. But I'm giving myself grace because life has been life, and I moved out of Hampton back here in Virginia Beach. It was a process, freaking promoting my new beat tape. It's called Pondering. It got 7 tracks. I definitely will put that in the description below so y'all can check it out. I feel like that was an accomplishment and something I also wanted done for myself. Hanging out with like friends and been going through the emotions and then the emotions with just everything that's been going on. I had someone pass away in my fam. Like, I was definitely grieving with that. Like, I got family members that are just like sick right now. It's just been a lot going on really since I graduated. Yeah, I've been lacking on this content on my channel, which I'm not gonna really beat myself up over it because I've at least been consistent doing something. It's just been a lot. I've been meaning to make this video for this particular artist. He goes by the name of Joejas. It's a UK artist, and he sent me the most recent album that he dropped this year. Back in March 30th, he dropped his album called Left Handed Bandit. I'm really going to talk more about the production on this album, not too much of the lyrics and stuff like that. I really pinpoint more on production and like beats because I make beats and stuff. So, and then I kind of like pay attention to the lyrics kind of a little bit after. And really now, like, I am starting to get more into actually like reading the lyrics, like if it's synced up on like Spotify or whatever, and I kind of just like read through like what the artist is saying or whatever. And I was doing that a little bit here really before I started recording on his album, just to see like what he was just kind of talking about. But Tyler the Creator, Odd Future influence. Yeah, I had a decent listen through the first time. The band's intro does give off some Odd Future vibes. You got the rhodes playing in there. You got some synthesizers flowing, and then he comes in with like this female vocal in there. And the question is like, was that like actual? Is that like someone you actually like had sing a vocal, or is that just like some sample that you got on there? That's like one of my questions off of that track. But not too long of an intro. It goes with the video that he also sent, because I know I listened to this whole album. It was back in May, near the end of May or probably like early June, and I watched the Left Handed Bandit video. Simple melody, man. Not too much. Oh yeah, so like the drums, it gives kind of a rock feel to it, but I definitely love the drums on this one. Winter, yeah. I thought that part was cool. I guess as far as his flows, I also pay attention to flows a lot with like rapping and stuff. Honestly, that was one small like detail of his flow that I just really like or winter. That's kind of Tyler the Creator, how he be flowing. I can hear him flow like that too. Like, he's definitely inspired by him for sure. And as far as the graphics and artwork that he's done, I mean, I commend you, bro, for like putting all of this together, bro, yourself. I'm definitely a guy that likes just putting album covers together myself. I started doing that really since freaking high school for me. Wow, I guess you could say it's been like 7 years. In 2018, since I really like started making my own album covers and just kind of like having fun with it, you know, and just like taking pictures of myself. And then he segues into the second one. So he fades out the synths in the intro and then fades in the synths in the next one. So it definitely meshes to Left Handed Bandit. One of my favorite parts of Left Handed Bandit is the beat switch, kind of near the second half of it, towards the end. I just like the crunchy, like just the sound of it for real. I like how he did that, like chopped it, and then the beat starting to play. Have you ever been with a bandit? You gonna start hearing me like recitals. I'm like, okay, you know this is kind of catchy. Like this, it's a bit catchy, bro. Like this project is growing on me, and I say growing because I'm also like trying to be more open to like different types of music and like new artists and stuff like that. Which one is like really the one that's like, oh my gosh, it's freaking fire? I think Push Slow. I'm not a person that listens to rock all the time, but I do like certain sounds with rock, so there's some rock influence here as well, which I ain't get into yet, but Push Slow is honestly probably like the one that I'll probably bop to most of the time, cause it's just like a da 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 da. Like, just feel that one more. Hey, bro. Cause it reminds me of Blueface a little bit. I can hear Blueface on the drum. So like, like, bro. Like, this is good for a kickback, for real. I'm honestly skipping all over the place with these tracks, but for right now, that's kind of like my favorite. You got simple drums on that, but like, I think like the melody and the rhythm is just really more catchy to me. Let's go all the way back to Left Handed Bandit. I think that was your single that you had. I mean, it's definitely the face of the record and like the character that you're portraying as. You use like a Moog synth bass or something, whatever. You use like a synth bass, which gives some Odd Future vibes. I mean, dang near most of the whole track, again, it's like Odd Future. Yo, rapping is a bit introspective. I like that. I feel like I want to like talk more about the lyrics, but I don't think I'm that type of critic to do that at this point, especially with this record. I'm not no freaking dissect that really be dissecting the lyrics. Like, I'm not really that invested with the lyrics, but I at least know, like, bro, as long as you got a good flow, bro, and your lyrics kind of make sense to me, and like they rhyme somewhat, you know, or you at least got the syllables and the vowels repeating and stuff like that, you're good. Like, not sweating too much on the lyrics, man. I think you was really just having fun with this album, bro. And it's not too long of an album, too, and it's not too short. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Run is like grunge, which is basically rock, kind of. I don't know too much. I haven't heard a lot of grunge, but I at least know, like, what it is for real. So, and how you brought the drums in the beginning, I liked. Those sound like real drums. So, honestly, like, bro, keep doing that, bro. Keep doing that, because that's hard. I did not like the bridge that much near the end. That's just me. I feel like you could have used like a different key or something, bro.
Switch it up.
You gonna get on your breath. You was like, bro, no, like, it seemed like you was having fun once you got to that point too. But everything else with that track, with Run, was good. Now, get to last 108 ride. Honestly, it's kind of a similar vibe to Push Slow. But when you get to the end, though, it reminded me of Choker. If you haven't heard of Choker, he is basically Tyler Creator influence, but he uses a lot of synthesizers and stuff in his beats. And he also sings like Frank Ocean. That's who he sounds like. So Yeah, near the end of last 108 ride definitely reminded me of Choker. Cause just the synthesizers and keys that you use, synth keys. If you haven't heard of Choker, check him out. Then you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. So that was kind of Odd Future, Tyler Creator vibes too, though. The kick was more heavy in this one too. Man, F this jump, bro. My mic connected the whole time, and then I'm noticing this is dead, man. This mic, y'all can still hear me without that mic. I'm loud enough for the most part. So yeah, everything is dying on me right now, though. My laptop also needs charging. God dang, man. Where I left off with Off Kilter, that is a great rock influenced beat. I mean, like, you got a catchy melody there.
Hand out, but I'm a man that stands by
the beat switches to that point. One of my favorite parts. Got a couple beat switches that are really fire, bro. I just liked slow chopped drum breaks, because that's what it sounds like a drum break. Slow chopped drums. Something about that sound, bro. It's like, you put that in there, bro. It's like psychedelic. The one thing I forgot to mention about Run is you did a drill beat switch, which you snuck that junk in there, man. And you only brought that in one time, and you didn't bring it in ever again throughout the rest of the track. I will say that was kind of dope.
With the homies from the hands, me to the TC, can the cans, and yeah, to my own drum when I do my dance.
And then the chops, vocal chops you got in there gives that Todd Crater, Future influence. I guess you could say Off Kilter is one of my favorites too. Another grunge rock influence beat. I like this one more than Run, if I be honest with you. WTF though, bro. Oh, bro, like, oh. I do appreciate you trying to be nostalgic with the Odd Future stuff, but I don't really like it that much, bro. I don't.
My dreams to my toes and that boss, even when a truck can sit like.
I don't really like this track that much, bro. Like, I'm being honest with you. Like, I don't even want to just like fake it, bro. At this point, bro. Like, it sounds like something I've already heard before. Like, this track specifically is like it sounds like the most of something that I've already heard, which is obviously Odd Future, right? Tyler Creator stuff. To me, you know what I'm saying? But these other tracks, like, that we already went through, obviously they're some Tyler Creator, Odd Future influence. I just like them because of other different qualities or whatever parts that you did with it. But this one, I don't like it because I just don't really like the beat. I hear the choir, like, you know, that's like an instrument you can do on the MIDI or whatever. That gives like a Odd Future. I don't like the way you like did it, bro. Yeah, you had the chops, like okay, like I know what you're doing.
Make him see it all.
I feel like you was trying too hard, but I'ma just say throughout your whole project, you was being intentional for whatever you wanted to make, and I know this is real music for you. So like, but to brother, bro, I don't like this track specifically. I probably said that way too many times, but Push Slow, bro. Like, come on, bro. So we get the Planet's Mask appearance. That's an okay track. It's an instrumental. Like, I give you props on all these beats that you made on this, because I never would have thought of making anything like this, for real. Or I should say, I probably tried with some of the older stuff, but it didn't never sound like this. Especially like for Push Slow and Last 108 Ride. Planet's Mask appearance is just I'll just add that junk to my instrumental playlist. It's just something I've heard already, but you know, I'ma still add this to my instrumental playlist. And then Wizard Pools is, I don't know what you call this genre, and it's gonna grow more on me because like I'm new to this sound. Is this like a UK genre too with this last beat? I don't know what the name of this genre is though. Dang, with the freaking cowbell, with the bam 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 bam. You got it doing it like that, bam 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 bam, and you are using some trap sounds, which the rhythm that you used it in was cool. I'm like trying to do my best to explain it, what you was doing to these tracks.
From the world I'm supposed to explore, things seem like magic. Till the curtains open, now you saw.
And the switching the keys though.
Like Wonder Raw.
I'm not picky on this one. And then you change the okay. Say this one is about. I got every track pretty much saved in a playlist except for WTF. And maybe you feel the same way too, but it's like, bro, I wish like we could go back in time and like get that sound back, bro. Like just try to make music. So you want to make, you know, I mean, experiment. Like maybe this is just you like experimenting too. Cause like I don't know what you were thinking when you were making this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I at least have an idea from the outside. Like, bro, this is you got Tyler the Creator influence. Actually, like I know, like I remember as I was making a lot of this stuff back, this older stuff that I made back in like high school, I was really trying so hard to make, like I was literally, and the music is still good. I listen back to it, in my opinion, it still sounds good. But I remember in those moments, I was like, man, I'm trying to be just like Tyler the Creator. I'm trying to literally be just like him, like with the type of beats he make. Like I'm trying to make music just like him, bro. And the moment was valid, bro. Like it's cool pulling influence, but like don't try to be like, don't try to just solely make music just like him, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm wrong for saying this too, because it's just like you can't really make music just like someone else unless you really solely copy, which that's just wrong. Like you don't want to solely like copy somebody's music verbatim, you know, unless the copyrights and the approval, you know, and of course like sampling or whatever. But like I guess all I'm gonna say is just like, bro, just try to like stay trying to create your own sound. Maybe that's what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And if you are, bro, then I guess just ignore everything I said, bro. It's really part of the music journey then at the end of the day. You're an example of still pulling influence from like older music, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not that old, but it's music that's been out. And when I made all that older stuff, if you listen to Addicted to Making Music, bro, there's a reason why I named it that, bro, because like it really was getting me through one of like the lowest time periods in my life, in my opinion, because it was just, I just felt like that was the only thing that was mostly like giving me, that was the most like interesting thing outside of whatever like academic stuff, and didn't really have much social life either at that time too. And I just feel like that music was literally the only thing that was keeping me grounded, bruh. And like, yeah, so I don't know, maybe that's also why I'm like coming off this way about the sound, some of this that you making, especially like WTF, because I'm just like, bro, just leave that sound. just leave it, bro. Just leave it, bro. That's really the only track, WTF, that I'm really just a stickler. Like, I commend you for like trying to still bring some type of influence of like Tyler the Creator and Off Future old sound and kind of make it new. Because for me, a lot of my newer beats definitely still have some Tyler the Creator influence, but this sounds way more like that old Odd Future, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I can go back. I guess you could say that's why I probably don't like WTF. Hey, come on, we gonna end it off with Push Slow, bro. We gonna, cause it's jazzy too. I mean, he told me it was alternative hip hop, R&B, and jazz influence.
Push slow from the hood to the burbs. I'm on my boat when I ain't messing with verbs.
First, I was a bit picky on the type of drums he was using, but then I was just like, bro, epic, bro. The melody is like.
When I ain't messing with verbs. I did it so bright that my pockets got burns.
Like, hold up, bro. Like, hold up, bro. Like, hold up.
Jay crazy, not a so 6 Me and Bryce, we like skateboard and skateboard and ain't fucking with no T. Got a kilo, gotta stack those.
It's also giving that vibe too. If you trying to, you know, experiment and stuff like that, honestly, bro, you could make a whole album with this type of sound, bro.
I'll never know. Now it's mask on.
You could. You low-key could.
Left hand
I
up
think
to
you
the
could.
weirdos. Blacking out the box with ideas. Oh, they fear those. Push slow from the hood to the burbs.
This drums a bop, bro.
I ain't messing with verbs. I did it so right that my man
You not doing that too crazy, bro?
push slow from
Hey.
the hood to the burbs.
Hey.
I'm on my boat when I ain't messing with verbs.
Hey.
I did it so right that my pockets got burns. I keep it shining cause I can't.
Like, if you made a whole separate album with just them type of beats, bro, I think you'd be gold, bro. I guess just listen to Blueface, but I didn't even listen to him like that. It was just, of course, his top single. Man, I feel like you can go crazy, bro. I'm also thinking, if you made more beats like Push Slow, but also added some crazy beat switches and like still kind of mixed it with like some rock sound and you know, like the drill beat switch that you did in that other one, bro. Bro, I feel like you got something, bro. Push Slow, bro. I feel like that can be a whole type of sound in itself. And you know, you still were using like Tyler Creator influence, like the Rhodes and the Wurlitzer keyboards or whatever. Cause I know you used oh yeah, it was Push Slow. Yeah, as far as some extra stuff I heard, use some flutes and wizard pulls.
Let your
Yeah,
body
maybe.
drive. So let's keep dancing.
Not bad. And then you. Oh yeah, you got flute
your
there
eyes sing
too.
it different. Don't perception must be yours to move it.
Which giving some Tyler Creator influence on that.
Can't replenish.
Got the Rhodes. Yeah, you got the Rhodes on some of these as well, but you had added like a sax though and like a bit for one of these. I hope you was able to take away enough of what I'm saying with this project. And last but not least, how I feel about the album. Granted, there's gonna be some tracks that is gonna grow on me. A few other ones that, I'm not gonna be coming back to as much. But I at least saved dang near every track except for WTF to a playlist. Cause I know like it's still that influence that I do like though with the Tyler Creator. You got some like different drums too that I don't know, bro. It's just like for me to also study too, like bro, and me learning and maybe giving me some ideas on what I could do on my production as well. But WTF, bro, I can't do it right now, bro. But everything else, it has something I could take away for real. I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed my review on your album, and I hope everyone else enjoyed watching. There's going to be more videos like this. There's a couple projects dropping next month, bro, from some artists, man. It's freaking crazy. Freaking Jack Boys 2 just dropped like past Friday, bro. Like honestly, it's been a lot of things dropping past Friday, and you can say it is that time for artists to start dropping. Like, bro, 2025 with the amount of bull that's been going on, still need that music, bro. Oh yeah, and if the clips, let God sort them out. You know, they just dropped it. Dropped on Friday. Actually, the same day that I dropped my project. A quick video on that. Joejas, all I'm gonna say is, bro, keep doing your thing, man. Shoot, if you want to collab or something, bro, maybe on the beat, man. Hey, bro, I'm open. I'm freaking down, bro. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I gotta do a lot of editing. But peace.